reports that India could have lost 6 Air Force planes in Operation Sindoor. They are said to be 3 Rafale, 1 Mirage 2000, 1 Sukhoi 30, and 1 MiG-29. It's claimed they were downed by the Pakistani Air Force flying Chinese-made J-10C planes and using Chinese-made PL-15 beyond visual range missiles. So the first key question we ask today is how should we respond to these reports? Second, whilst the Chief of Defence Staff says numbers are not important, would he not have stated the number if that were actually the case rather than hide it? Third, does the loss of planes suggest there are key lessons the Indian Air Force needs to urgently learn? Mr. Sawhney, Dawn newspaper has published an article by Bakir Sajjad Syed claiming that on the 7th of May, the 15th Squadron of the Pakistan Air Force, popularly known as the Cobras, shot down 6 Indian Air Force planes. This report has also been cited by the Week magazine in India. Do you believe this report is accurate?
Yeah, first of all, thank you, Karan, for having me on your program. Now, you see, even I've heard from multiple sources that India lost 5 or 6 jets. Most people have said 6 jets. But as we all are aware, the Chief of Defence Staff, he has said very categorically that this number of 6 jets is absolutely incorrect. So I have no problem in accepting his version, but I would rather request him also that he answer one of the questions, the key question that many people have asked, to an extraordinary statement that he has made. And that statement of General Chauhan is that he says that we understood the tactical mistake, rectified it, and after 2 days flew our jets again targeting at long range. Now, why I say this is extraordinary is that is the chief saying, the Chief of Defence Staff saying that for 2 days, the Indian Air Force was partially or fully, it was grounded. It's a very serious thing. Or is he saying that for duration, the 2 days duration, the top security team of the government, it was completely stunned into inaction by the results that it saw on the night of 6/7.
But the important part of your answer is that you believe at least 5 planes were shot down. You are willing to concede that maybe not 6, but at least 5 you believe were shot down.
Yes, see, this is what I have heard from multiple sources, and I have no reasons really to disbelieve some of those sources that this is perhaps the case. But now, again, let me emphasize, sorry.
No, please carry on.
No, let me emphasize here that just because the CDS has not given out the exact number, all these things will run wild. And I think it's about time, it's been more than a month, that the government, somebody from the government should come out with these numbers. And the reason is very simple. Between India and Pakistan, as I have maintained, the 2 air forces will lead the next war. So we should know what happened.
Now, Dawn also claims, and again, the Week magazine repeats, that the 6 Indian Air Force planes that were shot down are said to be 3 Rafale, 1 MiG-29, 1 Mirage 2000, and 1 Sukhoi 30. To the best of your knowledge, how accurate is this?
See, I can't honestly say that if the breakdown is correct, but I can what certainly say is that as far as the Pakistan Air Force is concerned, their focus would be the Rafale, for the simple reason that this was a top-line aircraft of the Indian Air Force. It is a 4.5 generation aircraft, and it has seen combat for 20 years. So obviously this was their focus, and we can make it out from the fact that on the morning of the 8th, the stock of the Dassault Aviation, which are the manufacturers of the Rafale plane, that drastically came down. And then there's been a French officer who also on record said that perhaps 1 Rafale has been shot down. So the point is, if it was only 1 aircraft, I have reasons to believe that the government would say that it is 1 aircraft. So obviously the numbers are more.
So your inclination is to accept that figure of 3 Rafale. Have I understood you correctly?
No, I'm not saying 3 Rafale. I have said that I have heard from multiple sources. It is not 3, that it is 5 or 6, and many have said 6. So this is what I have heard from many sources.
अच्छा जी, भारत का जिक्र करते हैं, हम उन पे हमेशा नज़र रखते हैं। शुक्रिया कि आप पसंद भी करते हैं। बैनुल-अक़वामी तौर पर जो तब्दीलियाँ पेश आ रही होती हैं, इसमें बड़ी अहम खबर ये है कि भारत ने राफेल तैयारों के पायलट समेत 4 पायलट्स के मारे जाने का एतराफ़ किया है, और वो पब्लिक नहीं कर रहे। इसकी तला हमारे पास, हमारे इदारों के पास, या हमारी जो अखबार है उनके पास कैसे पहुंची कि वहाँ का मीडिया अगर खंगालें तो मालूम होता है कि ऑपरेशन सिंदूर में जो नुकसान हुआ है, जो वहाँ के लोग मारे गए फौजी, उनको एजाज़ात दे रही है भारतीय हुकूमत। उसमें फहरिस्त में ये जिक्र किया गया है कि सिर्फ LOC के ऊपर 250 से ज़ायद फौजी हलाक हुए, और जिन फौजियों को एजाज़ात दिए जाएंगे उनमें फ़िज़ाइया के 4 पायलट्स बशमूल 3 राफेल तैयारों के पायलट्स और आदमपुर एयरबेस पर मारे गए जदीद दिफाई निज़ाम S-400 के 5 ऑपरेटर्स भी शामिल हैं। तो पाकिस्तान का ये जो दावा था कि हमने S-400 मारा है दिफाई निज़ाम, उसके जो ऑपरेटर्स थे वो भी मारे गए, इसका मतलब उन्हें एजाज़ दिया जा रहा है। और फिर राफेल वाली कहानी भी आपको बार बार हम अर्ज़ कर रहे थे, अब तो उनके CDS ने भी मान लिया, डेप्यूटी चीफ ने भी मान लिया, मिलिट्री अताशी ने भी मान लिया। हाँ, इसमें फ़र्क एक ज़रूर है। फ़र्क ये है कि इसमें जो हलाक हुए हैं भारतीय फ़ौजी, उनके अहले खाना पर सरकार का ये प्रेशर है कि वो अपने प्यारों की तस्वीर सोशल मीडिया पर शेयर ना करें। शेयर करेंगे तो तस्दीक हो जाएगी, दुनिया को पता चल जाएगा कौन लोग हैं जो मारे गए हैं, और उसमें ज़ाहिर बात है ये फिर राफेल तैयारों वाली लोग भी आ जाएंगे। इसमें जो बारीक बात है वो ये है कि जो बनाती है कंपनी फ्रांस की राफेल तैयारे, डिसॉल्ट पता नहीं उसे कहते हैं, उसका CEO है एरिक ट्रैपियर उसका नाम है। पहले मैंने इसकी हवाला दिया था। ये आज भी ये कह रहा है कि देखें जी, वो राफेल जो पाकिस्तान ने मारे, ये दावा दुरुस्त नहीं है। एक आधे तैयारे में भारत के पास जो था उसमें टेक्निकल इशू आया था जिसको ठीक किया जा रहा है। यानी अभी भी आधी बात मान रहा, आधी नहीं मान रहा। अब आप जो लोग इस पर तनकीद करते हैं उनको ये सोचना चाहिए कि राफेल बनाने वाली कंपनी अगर ये मान ले कि हाँ पाकिस्तान ने भारत के 4 या 3 राफेल गिराए हैं, तो उस कंपनी के शेयर बिजनेस बढ़ जाएगा, बेड़ा गर्क हो जाएगा। दुनिया भर से जो खरीदार आएंगे वो कहेंगे ले आपके तो पहली फाइट में ही राफेल मारेगा जो दुनिया में कभी नहीं मारेंगे। तो ये वजह है कि बनाने वाली कंपनी इस पर एहतियात कर रही है कि भारत मालूमात नहीं दे रहा है, एक आधे तैयारे में फॉल्ट था। ये रह गई कहानी भारत की।